Hello everyone, welcome back, and thank you so much for joining me for your general collective reading for the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius. So of course, this cannot possibly be everyone's reading. If it resonates with you, comment below, and if not, always feel free to check my channel for other messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid. Reverse roles, however they apply to your story, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you can catch future readings. So of course, thank you to my subscribers. I absolutely love you guys, especially to anyone out there who has been supporting my shop in any way, shape, or form. I also do have a spot at a local store where I live called Shaggy's, where you can purchase items in person as well. So for those of you who have been making purchases, thank you so much for supporting my small business, especially during holiday season. If you haven't already seen, I am offering 50% off all private readings, 20% off of my entire website, and also all of orders over $50 will be getting free shipping. So thank you again. I really appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, I would love to have you. So definitely hit that subscribe button and check the description down below where you can find all of my social media links, including a link to my website and shop. So you guys can go check that out and see what I've got available this season. And of course, again, I love you guys and I really appreciate all of you. So for those of you who like the astrology talk, then we will just be keeping it super short today. If you are looking to get straight to the reading, of course, there will also be a timestamp down in the comments below. But as always, we typically discuss the energies of the astrological energy surrounding these events. And as we know, new moons are typically a great time to manifest. However, during eclipse season, it can be a little bit of a wild card energy, okay? And so as I was channeling before I was kind of getting ready and setting up my space, I was hearing someone's luck is about to change. So, and it just kept playing over and over again in my head. I did a little bit of a pre-shuffle and the Emperor and the Three of Cups popped out. So for some of you, I feel as if maybe you've been waiting for someone. Maybe you've been waiting for something to happen, some sort of structure to be happening in your life. And you've just been kind of longing for this, right? And maybe you've felt like you've had some shitty luck. But with Sagittarian energy, I'm thinking of that Moonology card, luck is on your side. So I kind of feel like even though we're told not to manifest during eclipse season, Spirit is really loud about this one thing, okay? Be careful what you put out there into the universe because you might just be surprised as to how quick something will manifest for you, okay? Be careful what you put out there or wish for because this is a time of rapid manifestation. So all of the things that you've been hoping for, praying for, it's going to start rolling in, okay? And instead of manifesting intentionally, now is a great time to just let Spirit take the wheel, okay? And let things just unfold because someone's luck is about to change, and that is just what I keep hearing. So again, just kind of sit back and enjoy the ride. And speaking of the ride, I mean, Sagittarian energy coming through. This is going to be a time where expansion is happening and new things are coming into play. And so also another card that kind of pops up in my head was the Wheel, okay? So this card came up on the bottom of the deck after I shuffled it for quite a bit. And this is all about luck and fortune and kind of creating your own reality, understanding that the energy you put out into the universe is what you're going to get back. So again, be careful of your thoughts at this time, even if you're trying not to manifest. Again, you might be surprised at the things that are going to come knocking on your door during the energy of what's to come after this eclipse, okay? So as we are guided to keep our minds and our hearts open and just kind of be that free spirit, channeling that Sagittarian energy, taking risks, putting yourself out there, following your heart and passion, and being very creative in your endeavors. All of this energy is going to be very supportive of these things coming into play. So I kind of feel like some of you are going to be getting a lot of surprises this season, especially obviously since the holidays are right around the corner. This could be gifts, okay? But on a less 3D level, you might just be surprised at the way Spirit unfolds everything you've been wishing for in the most unexpected ways, okay? So keep your eyes open for signs, synchronicities, and just, like I said, sit back and enjoy the ride, because I kind of feel as if Spirit is about to show you a lot of things that are going to tie up everything nice and neat with a bow, okay? Think about a big fat present that you get on Christmas morning and how exciting it is to receive what you've been waiting for, right? So it's that feeling. We're building up to this unveiling or unraveling or unwrapping of what we've been manifesting behind the scenes, okay? So again, eclipse season, I think it's ironic that it's all happening and unfolding during the holidays, which is usually just a very chaotic time in general. So what I'm thinking of is like, the naughty and nice list, right? Think about if you've been naughty or nice and what energy you're expecting back this holiday season, okay? So yeah, anyways, that's just what I'm channeling. I kind of feel like also for those of you who feel like you resonate with that Emperor, Empress type energy, you've been waiting for a person. Again, this could resonate for you as a romantic reading. Take this reading however it resonates with you. Do not force it to fit. It could make sense in many different ways for many different people. So yeah, just sit back and enjoy the ride of this reading. So anyways, guys, let's see what Spirit has to say in regards to this energy. And also what I want to focus on is the result of this energy. Okay, so what is to come? So this is a new moon, as I mentioned, and manifestation or new beginnings come into play here. So I definitely am interested in looking into what's to come for the collective. What does Spirit have to say regarding the surrounding energy of this new moon solar eclipse in Sag? So you have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So I do think it's interesting as well that Neptune just went direct as of the 1st, which obviously Neptune is Pisces ruler. So Neptune is the planet of dreams, fantasies, illusions. And this is Spirit basically saying now is a time for you to lay back and just meditate, do the breath work, kind of chill, allow yourself to just get cozy and comfy as your new beginning rolls in, okay? Because as you take time to do this, you're allowing yourself to be calm and open to receiving what's coming. This is that creative energy of bringing your dreams into reality. And we've talked about these themes a lot over the past months. So as I said, this is a time when it's really important for you to watch your thoughts and what you're speaking, because you'll be surprised as to how fast things are going to be manifesting. Again, rapid manifestation is kind of the theme of an eclipse, a solar eclipse, especially with a new moon combination. So I do feel as if it's important to remember that there's a lot up in the air, right? There's only so much we can do when we exercise our free will. A lot of what happens is up to the universe, is up to fate, right? It's not all just one random coincidence or nothingness, right? Everything happens for a reason. At least I believe that. And so this mutable moon, nothing is set in stone. I think this is Spirit's way of reminding us that, this is a time where we need to remember that things can change up in the end game, right? And so that's another thing that I was hearing as I was channeling. I was hearing the comeback king. And so think of, playing a sport, right? When you're playing football, basketball, whatever you are thinking of right now, and your team is down, right? You're down some points. But then in the last couple minutes, things just miraculously turn around and the underdog ends up coming in hot with all them extra points out of nowhere. And you just think to yourself, well, damn, this didn't look like it was going to be this way. And so there could be a lot going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of right now, which could be Spirit's way, again, of just reminding you, like, don't really worry about what you might feel is going on right now. Again, we talked earlier about that energy of the wheel. Maybe you might feel like you're down on your luck, or you feel like something is not going to happen for you. And really, the universe is basically conspiring for you behind the scenes and making it happen. So regardless of what's going on or what you're trying to manifest, again, that whole concept of someone's luck is about to change is popping up again. All right. And it's going to be in the last quarter, like 1 minute left in the quarter and game's almost over. And you think the one team's got it in the bag and they don't. Okay. And then, there's a miraculous win. That is the energy that I'm feeling. So let's also get one more card for the general energy surrounding what's to come. What's the result of this? And look at that. We've got the full moon in Sagittarius energy. Look at the bigger picture. So Spirit's saying, like, draw back your bow. It's time for you to really shoot for what it is that you want, and understand that, sometimes when we shoot for what we want, it's so big that literally the universe is conspiring to make it happen. And, think about a Rubik's Cube. I'm getting all of these different things popping up in my head. Think about a Rubik's Cube when it's completely the worst that it's ever been, right? And, I'm sure there's lots of cheat codes and things like that out there to fix a Rubik's Cube. But think of all the work and all of the moves that need to be made in order for everything to line up just right, okay? That is what I'm getting here. That is what I'm getting. So look at the bigger picture. Look at the end result of what it is you've been calling in and focus on that. Don't focus on the tiny details of your current physical reality that might make you feel those fears and doubts. Spirit's telling you now's the time to close ranks and go within, meditate, contemplate, book a Reiki session, like do whatever you need to do to get back to you. Okay. Know that in the midnight hour, you might feel like you're the underdog or like you're down on your luck, like luck's not about to change anytime soon. And the thing you wanted just isn't going to come through. Oh, I'm getting those taps on my ears again, y'all. And it's coming through. It is. Okay, Spirit's telling you to remind yourself of the energy that you put out into the universe, all of the intentions that you set forth with this bow and arrow. Okay, full moon is also a culmination of your manifestations coming into the physical and releasing anything that no longer serves to make room for said manifestation. So for some of you, by the time we reach the end of Sagittarius season and we're closing in on Capricorn season, this is going to be your Christmas time, your holiday breaks that are popping up. So expect something big to be happening, some sort of a surprise during the end of the month, okay? So let's go ahead and get one more because I'm feeling one more. What's on the bottom here? And the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Now keep in mind as well, Venus is going retrograde in Capricorn on December 19th. So You know, we've been in the shadow of this energy for quite some time, and now Spirit's telling you it's time to wrap it all up with that nice, neat bow, and everything is about to pay off, okay? Your tough cycle is approaching an end. Very interesting energy. So if you're resonating with that specific message, definitely comment below. I'm going to go into the tarot and see more about what Spirit wants us to know regarding the results of this energy. So I'll be using the Wild Unknown Tarot, which I haven't used in a while. But I absolutely love this deck so much. Kim Kranz is genius. So, y'all, how many times are we going to see this theme? Like, how many times? The 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This keeps coming up repetitively over the last several weeks. This could be a bunch of different things, okay? Someone could have lost a very substantial amount of money, okay? Or ended a long-term cycle. Whether this has to do with just strictly finances, a career, or it has to do with something romantic. Someone could have ended a long-term relationship, gone through divorce, separation. Gosh, my throat's cracking. Carac-a-lac with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Someone has just reached the ending of something that could have been a very long time coming, okay? So this could also speak to those of you who are out there with that mindset of, it's not coming, it's not happening. Everything I thought that this was, it isn't. And Spirit's telling you, like, that mindset might need to end for you, okay? So if you're in that midnight hour thinking, oh, it's not going to happen, and you're not having faith, and you're not just allowing the universe to do its magic, then of course that's going to end up happening. It's going to manifest, and that self-fulfilling prophecy is going to end up shooting you right in the foot, okay? So again, this could resonate different ways for different people, but the main messages I'm getting is there's a major ending of a long-term cycle, okay, having to do with finances, but we do know the 10 of Pentacles to also be about a marriage or a committed connection steeped in family and legacy, okay? So something's been turned on its head. There's been an ending. So let's elaborate on that. It's officially over is what I'm hearing, okay? And now we've got the Death card. So as a result of this eclipse energy, something is officially coming to an end. Something is being cut off, whether this is an actual person, a mentality, a job, anything, okay? Something is being kicked to the curb, okay? This energy of Scorpio too, it's almost, I feel like, as a result of Scorpio season, because we just went through that energy, and I'm telling you, Scorpio season was intense, y'all. It was so intense, and I feel as if a lot of the deep, dark things were being dragged up to the surface for us to really purge and release, and that's all about what death is. So this person, whoever this is coming to the end of a major cycle, and they're being reborn, okay? They're understanding that there's a part of them that needs to be shed away so that a new beginning can come into play. So let's elaborate on this new beginning. What's to come after this major ending? What is to come after this major ending? Y'all, so we have the Two of Swords and the Mother of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords. So this could definitely resonate with you air signs out there, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel as if someone is really on the fence about something right now, and maybe even being sort of defensive, a little bit cold, or closed off to communication, okay? I also see this eclipse right here in the middle of the card, and this is the crossroads energy. Because of this eclipse, I do feel as if someone who was in this stagnant, stuck energy of maybe not wanting to communicate, not wanting to decide something, maybe wanting to hide away and just be Switzerland, they're coming out of that energy with the Mother of Swords. This person is deciding that honesty, clarity, truth, all of those things are the most important thing. So essentially, the decision is made based on truth. Okay? After this eclipse, decision is going to be made based on truth. And someone is going to be communicating that truth. So also keep in mind too, the Mother of Swords can be very cold and cutting or closed off to communication, but I usually see that energy more in the reverse. This wise owl here, I feel as if some of you have all along known what was coming, right? You already knew what was coming. You already knew that eventually this person or you were going to eventually reach a conclusion and a decision would be made. Okay, so let's move and see what this wise owl, you know what? The Eight of Cups. So for some of you, you've been waiting on someone to walk away from a connection to come towards you. For some of you, you've needed to walk away from a connection to go towards a conscious lover. Okay, the Two of Cups is the foreshadowing of what's to come when you walk away from the 8 broken cups. However, in order to just walk away from this broken relationship, this energy of not feeling fulfilled or just knowing that the energy you're putting out there isn't being reciprocated, it's like failed connections, okay? In order to move past these things, there's mountains that needed to be climbed. So I think that's what's going to be talked about. Okay, there's going to be a discussion about this ending, this separation, this walking away from something else, because this wise owl all along knew that maybe there was a decision that was being put on hold because of all of these mountains here. Okay, so someone had a lot of shadow work to do. Someone had a lot of obstacles they needed to overcome, and this could have created that resentful or cold or cut off energy that the Mother of Swords can sometimes carry with her. However, regardless, you know, the truth is the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts, like Lizzo says, okay? Sometimes you need to get in that Queen of Swords energy and be willing to cut someone off even if you love them, okay? So for some of you, this may resonate with you very deeply. So what I'm about to say might be specifically for divine feminines out there, okay? So it's come to a point where for some of you, it's like you've been at a crossroads. You've known all along what's going on with you and your divine masculine, right? But instead of being decisive in your own boundaries and your own values, you've been riding the fence because of the sake of the twin flame journey. And you know what? This makes me think of a reading that I just listened to today by Twintuitive 717. So definitely go follow her and subscribe to her channel as well, because she's amazing. But it's the same thing she talked about. Some of you have been compromising your own values and boundaries because you're saying you're on the twin flame journey. And in a sense, it's kind of almost like an excuse. And not to offend anyone, because I have done the same thing where I've allowed my divine masculine to behave in such a way that I would never normally put up with, or I've made excuses for my divine masculine because I know that we're divinely guided and connected, and therefore even when my divine masculine was not in a divine energy, I've allowed slack. I've allowed myself to still continue to be open to my divine masculine even when I shouldn't have. Okay, so for those of you who resonate with that, it's okay to walk away. It's okay to close your eyes and look away from the twin flame journey and be that decisive Queen of Swords and say, you know what? I love you. I know that you're my divine masculine, but you're not being so divine, and therefore I need to cut you off. I need to make the decision of moving forward in my own passion, in my own truth, and walk away from this connection because maybe you're going through your own things, but I'm ready and looking for a conscious lover who isn't going to kiss and run. Okay, so for those of you who that resonates with, please let me know in the comments. Again, for some of you, you've just been waiting on someone else to make a decision. They've been at a crossroads. There hasn't been any communication, and there's going to be a conversation regarding all of the work that was done in order to walk away and end this long-term committed connection. Okay, So let's elaborate more on the Eight of Cups. Yeah, we have the Strength card. And this was a big theme in the last reading, in the last full moon reading I did. So, Leo energy, okay? Courage, willpower. We have the energy of the sun, talking about new beginnings, this solar eclipse energy. It's almost as if there is going to be a romantic offer, okay? I see this rose in this lion's mouth and the infinity symbol on his head, and I'm hearing it was you. It was always you. So I feel as if whoever this person is, there's going to be a confession about how strong they've been behind the scenes, how strong they have become as a result of all of this shadow work, okay? Understanding what it takes and what it means to be a conscious lover, someone who is brave and who takes action based on what they know to be true in their heart and soul, okay? And the lion is loyal. This is a very loyal energy. So I have a feeling that for some of you, you've been waiting on someone who has been very reluctant to make a decision, and this person's going to come out of the woodworks and be like, I did it. It's going to be like that TikTok sound. Girl, don't do it. I already did it. Like, that's the energy here. So someone is coming through with an offer, and with the rose in his mouth, this could be an apology. This could just be a symbol of, of love in general. Okay. So let's elaborate a little bit more. What is to come from this conversation or this energy? Landing on top of the Two of Swords, we have the Son of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. Slow as hell, right? The Knight of Pentacles moves with intention. This is someone who wants to make an offer, but they need to be stable in themselves first. So just like the Knights in general, rushing in and then getting that buyer's remorse or those feelings of fear or regret, and not knowing if they are doing the right thing, pulling back. That's the energy here. Except the Knight of Pentacles is different. They don't rush in and then, skip-de-loo back out when they feel like maybe they made a mistake. The Knight of Pentacles moves so slow on purpose because they are not going to make any damn mistakes. Okay, so this could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But as you can see, they've got their head down and there's a determined look on this deer's face, okay? This stag's face. This person is determined to be stable. They've been really working on building a stable environment for themselves because they know that these mountains are not going to just be some easy trek, like some little easy peasy hike. Okay, this is going to be treacherous and long and very, very tiresome. They're getting ready for a journey ahead. But like I said, I feel as if this journey has already been completed. I feel as if this person is going to be coming back to recant their journey and let you know exactly why it took them so long to make this decision. So for some of you, I'm hearing hopefully you have not gone cold to this person. And if you have, by all means, if you've reached your threshold, then if you need to walk away from this person, then do it. But I feel as if this person is hoping that you haven't gone cold on them. And they're hoping that you haven't turned your back on them once and for all. So, the owl can turn its head all the way around, and that's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. But it's almost as if, whoever the owl is in your story, they've been looking all around 360 degrees at their environment, and they've been keeping to themselves, okay? They've been quiet. And I think they've been just kind of waiting for this truth to be revealed. So I do also feel too, look at this, we've got the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, another image of the sun here on a lamb's forehead. Lots of healing needed to happen for this person, whoever they are. I think on both sides. But not just healing, I think there needed to be a surrender. Okay, someone needed to surrender to the journey. Someone needed to just kind of accept whatever was happening and allow things to take place organically, which could be difficult for some people out there. I know it's difficult for me. I'm a Virgo Mars and I need to be in control of everything. And that's a problem that I have that I've been working on. But sometimes we don't have control. We're talking about like there's only so much you can do when you exercise your free will. There are lots of things that take place outside of your free will that are fated, okay? That have nothing to even do with you. But everything is happening for a specific reason. So keeping that in mind, you need to exercise free will, but this is someone understanding that they've done all they can do and they've made peace with that. Okay, they've made peace with it and they're starting to just kind of get over any sort of heartbreak or separation or illusion of separation. Again, whatever it is for you, only you will know. So what else does Spirit want us to know about what's to come? So we have the High Priestess in the reverse. So for some of you, maybe you've been ignoring your higher self, receiving messages from Spirit that have, Spirit just laughed at me because I've been doing this, okay? So for some of you, this could really resonate. If you've been ignoring Spirit or trying to avoid the signs, or like seeing signs and like doubting them and just being overwhelmed or bombarded by Spirit showing you what's going to be coming, and you're just like, no, there's no way that's happening. Just being doubtful. It's so hard not to be that way, and especially if you have been waiting a long time for something to manifest. It's easy to lose faith the longer you wait, right? So for some of you, you've been ignoring your higher self. For others of you, there is someone, again, that you've been waiting on who has not been paying attention to their higher self because they are in some sort of a 3D situation. So for you out there that are resonating with the twin flame journey, this could be your divine masculine who has just been, stuck in the 3D world, not really seeing or being willing to go within, even though deep down they know that they already know. These are the individuals who, like I said, see their physical environment and they act on it, and they ignore like all of the signs, or they're not awakened to the signs. Okay, so Spirit could just be telling you, like, don't allow yourself to forget your sovereignty, okay? Don't allow yourself to forget how powerful you are and the knowing that exists within you. Don't slip into a doubtful or negative, distorted divine feminine energy during this time, because Spirit wants you to know, like, whatever you're manifesting is coming. Don't slip into the darkness and feel as if you should give up, or that you're not, for some of you too, you're doubting your own gifts. Okay, so don't allow any external things to allow you to feel as if you are not powerful, as if you are not already in the know. Okay, so again, what does Spirit want us to know in regards to how to handle this energy? What advice do we have? So we have the Eight of Wands, which is love at first sight, Cupid's arrows, very fast and passionate communication, things moving very quickly. As you can see, the lightning is striking the ground. So I do feel as if whatever this is going to come in at lightning speed. Okay, it's going to come in fast and you're not going to see it coming. So I think Spirit is telling you to be open to this communication. Okay, don't fold your arms and shut it out. Okay, some of you might want to do that. You might want to say, well, I've reached my limit and I'm no longer interested in having any conversations or hearing what anyone has to say. Don't close yourself off, okay? That's really the message I'm hearing right now. Be open to this communication, because I feel as if it's going to bring passion into your life, okay? You might be getting lots of messages back and forth at this time from someone that you've been waiting to hear from. And that's awesome. I hope so, right? I really do hope so. Any other advice regarding what's to come? Another 8 of Pentacles, Look at this perfectly woven web by this beautiful spider here. Again, more divine feminine energy. Spirit's also telling you to continue focusing on manifesting your abundance. This is Spirit telling you to focus on your career at this time, or making money, keeping your nose to the ground and just trying to manifest that bag, okay? This is all about dedication and hard work and seeing your manifestations come into reality, okay? So very interesting energy. I love it. And speaking of energy, let's go ahead and see what is in the energy oracle for us today. First of all, bottom of the deck, I know Temperance didn't just show its face. So we have this Temperance card, and obviously this is the energy of Sagittarius. So everything we talked about at the beginning of the reading, the Sagittarian energy of fire, passion, movement, taking risks, enjoying life, being a free spirit. A lot of you have been patient for this energy to show up. Okay? But again, Temperance comes out to remind you that everything happens in divine timing. And I'm thinking of the Rubik's Cube again. Okay? All of the complicated twists and turns that need to happen in order for everything to line up just perfect. And that is what your angels want you to know, is that they're working for you behind the scenes. Okay? They're working and conspiring for your highest good, always and forever, okay? So very interesting energy for this reading. I actually love it. So I'm gonna put this right here. So let's see what Spirit wants us to know from the energy oracle regarding this person. I'm just gonna say this person, okay? Whoever this person might be. Caring connections. So again, this energy down here of the Eight of Cups. Oh, y'all. Oh, I'm feeling like a fire burning in my throat right now. Oh, I feel like whenever this person comes forward and says what they need to say, it's going to be like a massive release. It's going to be like an explosion of the best kind, okay? Caring connections, Eight of Cups. As I said, we're not just walking away from something, trying to escape it. We're walking away from something with the intention of moving towards something else. So for some of you, this is what you've been trying to manifest, a conscious lover, someone who is caring and kind and who actually gives a crap about you and doesn't just want to use you, or like I said earlier, kiss and run, or get your hopes up and then ghost you, or make you feel like you're not worth anything, right? And for a lot of you, I know that that's how you have felt. I have felt that too. Okay. But when we feel those things, that is our abandonment issues, our issues of rejection that are coming up and asking to be healed. Okay. So I feel as if we've all spent a lot of time in that healing energy, surrendering to the outcomes and getting over any heartbreaks, and not just other people who have broken our hearts, but ways that we've broken our hearts ourselves. Okay. So caring connections tells me that whoever this person is really truly longing for this. They want someone who cares, that they can care about. And again, it reminds me of that Two of Cups energy. Okay. Let's see what else we have from the energy oracle in regards to this person. So yeah, we also have the World in reverse. So I feel too as if this person has maybe really dragged out this cycle. Okay, this could have even been a repetitive cycle, a lesson that they've had to learn over and over and over again until they finally became this this elderly person who is like, I don't even know. They're looking up at the worlds. They've completely transcended the world and reincarnated in their next life. It took them so long. So, you know, someone's been repeating a karmic lesson over and over again. And that's what's going to be acknowledged. And that's what this person is understanding now, that they've needed to close out this cycle, whatever it was, because they've learned all of the lessons. Okay. And even when they didn't learn the lesson, Spirit took them back again and said, no, you're going to go back over this lesson and you're going to really, truly learn it. Okay, so this person knows they needed to close out this karmic cycle. They know that they need to complete this portion of their journey so that they can have what they've been longing for. Okay, so again, what do we need to sacrifice or give up in order to receive our manifestations? For some of you, you might need to give up negativity. Okay, for some of you, you might need to sacrifice. Again, for those of you who are in other connections longing to be with someone else, you know, sacrifices need to be made. If you want to be with someone, but you're with someone else, then you need to make a decision. You can't just like let the universe decide for you. Like I said, there are certain elements of free will that we need to exercise. Okay, you can't just go with the flow like a dead fish all the time. You have to be conscious and aware of what choices you're making in regards to the everyday life you're living. Okay, let's get one more card from this deck and see what else is going on with this person. Oh, y'all. So we got the woman holding a coin, aka the I almost said aka the karmic, but that is not for everyone. So for those of you who follow my channel, Queen of Coins can sometimes in the reverse mean to me someone who is very materialistic or only concerned with the 3D. Okay, so with this woman holding a coin, she kind of has that face on her. Okay, she's decorated ornately. She's holding this big fat coin. She looks like she's a woman of wealth, obviously. The energy that this person has with this world in reverse, this could have been a third party situation. I know y'all hate hearing it, but for some of y'all it's true. Okay, so this could have been a third party situation where there was someone, a woman, could even be a mother, someone who was in control of the finances here. Okay, so maybe this person had issues with financial codependency. This might have been a karmic lesson they needed to learn, but they could have potentially kept going back to this karmic woman or the woman holding a coin because they were afraid to be out there on their own. They were afraid that they were gonna, you know, need this person, or again, they just didn't want to sacrifice their comfortable life, whatever it is for you. Again, only you will know. Now, for others of you, the woman holding a coin, in my opinion, too, again, the Queen of Pentacles, someone who is stable, someone who is dedicated to their not only career, but their family. So this could be what your person has been trying to manifest. That may be what they consider a conscious lover, someone who would match their energy. Again, we were talking about this person could be an earth sign. So they could be looking for someone who kind of emulates the same qualities as they do, someone who is working on their own stability, or again, stable on their own, someone they can vibe high with. Okay, so again, could be two different things. Like I said, comment below whichever your story is. We're going to get some moon oracle cards. Again, we've got the wheel at the bottom. Your luck is about to change. That was the whole beginning message. And for some of you, as you can see, we have kind of a mirror image here, not exactly mirror, but we've got these two individuals. Could be a divine masculine, divine feminine. This reminds me of two people finally looking in the mirror and understanding like that they are one, right? Understanding that any move they make is a reflection of what's going on in their person's environment. Okay, so we talk about the divine feminine and their thoughts and everything going on in their thoughts. Your thoughts manifest into your divine masculine's reality. So for some of you, you're reaching this portion of your journey where you're understanding that, and you're recognizing that you've also been accountable, okay, for you maybe feeling down on your luck by putting too much focus on what this person was doing and focusing on their physical reality too much instead of going within. So again, this High Priestess in reverse kind of drives that point home, okay? So let's see what else we have from this deck. Luck, fortune, and destiny. That is what the wheel represents. And wasn't there a 5 at the top of that card too, signifying major change is about to come into play? So we have black moon. So we have a new moon energy coming through, but it's in water. So this is about isolation, feeling alone. So whoever this person is, period, point blank, they ended a connection because they felt isolated. And what does Robin Williams say? It's better to be alone than to be with people, be surrounded by people that make you feel alone. Okay? So whoever this person is, they have been feeling isolated. They could also be purposefully isolating themselves, because honestly, when you go through your awakening, you kind of start feeling as if no one around you even resonates with you anymore. So this person with this black moon energy could have gone through some sort of a dark night of the soul, or they understood truly like the environment, the choices they've made, everything they've done to set themselves up in that nice, comfortable life they thought they were, wanting to manifest. It's not really all it's cracked up to be at the end of the day. And whoever this person is alone, okay? Let's see what else we have from this deck. Dormant. For some of you, this person could also be celibate. Okay, choosing to be celibate. Dormant, vacant. In water energy, which is emotions and relationships, this person could be just kind of saving themselves and like I said, not involving themselves with anyone, hermiting. And then we have the full flower moon in earth, achievement. So whoever this person is, they've gone through this period of isolation so that they can come out in this full moon energy and bask in their achievements. Okay, so this also reminds me of the seeds being buried in the darkness. Okay, seeds grow in the dark. So maybe you've been in the dark for a while, whoever you are listening to this reading. But what's going to happen is, because of all of this time that you've been patient, all of this time that you've been in isolation, maybe you're the one that's chosen to be celibate or not involve yourself romantically with anyone. Because of that energy, we have this energy right here. A tough cycle reaches a conclusion. It comes to an end. And now we can truly enjoy the fruits of our labor, okay? Basking in your achievements. What else do we have for the collective, please? Shut the you know what, y'all? You really cannot make this up. You can't. You just can't. And y'all, tarot is completely for entertainment, right? Everyone has their own interpretations of cards. And obviously, energy is fluid. We talk about this all the time. Energy is changing. So what might resonate for you today may completely not the next day. But this card coming out again after we just spent so much time talking about it, it's unreal. Sometimes spirit really comes through very, very strong. And like I said earlier, spirit's being very, very loud with these signs recently, okay? So the wheel. And you know what? I feel like I'm going to go ahead and read from the book on this because I already gave my intuitive response. And it is the number 5. So this is Taurus and Gemini energy. Key phrase, good networking. So in this 5th lunar mansion, the serious, security-minded planet Saturn conjoins with Mercury, planet of communication, in the excitable and sharp-thinking sign of Gemini. As a result, Saturn takes on a less austere quality than usual, influenced by the rather lightweight planet Mercury, and at the same time enhances the staying power of Mercury. If you draw this card, you have the ability to make good connections and to work with others to keep the wheels of a particular enterprise turning. It is important to the success of your endeavors to move in the right social circles and to make useful contacts. A wheel often denotes gaining permission or acceptance by someone in a position of power. This card is essentially about who you know and how well they like you. So, y'all, we were just talking about how whoever this person is no longer resonating with individuals in their environment. They've been isolating, and because of that, they're starting to form new networks of people who they actually do resonate with, that they do trust. So whoever this person is could be coming into substantial gain, okay, whether it's financial or just emotional, okay? Maybe this could be someone who has no issues with their career, but like I said, went through a divorce and lost all of their friends on the divorce. Okay, this person could be making new friends, new contacts, and finding people they resonate with, changing up their everyday life, okay? Moving into a new cycle, going back to that wheel energy of getting back on your destined path and understanding that the energy you put out is what you get back. So this person is understanding like, hey, I've been dedicating all my time to these people that don't really understand me, that don't get me. I am responsible for my environment. I'm responsible for my life. It's time that I put myself back out there after hermiting for so long. Someone's coming back around, okay? The comeback king. I'm hearing that again. The comeback king. We had that Emperor card in the pre-shuffle. I don't know, y'all. I feel like whoever this person is, they've really been focused. They've been really dedicated behind the scenes, and it may not look like that. Oops. May not look like that to the outside, but again, behind the scenes, this person is definitely dedicated. And then we have Ishtar. This is a warrior energy. So let's see what the book has to say for Ishtar. This reading has been pretty wild, y'all. So Ishtar is Pisces. Interesting. First card we started out with, a Pisces card. And the last card is a Pisces card. So be malleable. I feel like this card just recently came out again in like a previous reading. Anyways, the white goddess indicates that you must be firm and take strong positive action to achieve your aims. If you have selected this card, you'll need to fight for something you wish to regain. It may be necessary to symbolically strip down to the barest essentials, give up everything else in order to fight this particular battle, and even then you may need to call for assistance at the end. Wow, oh my gosh, you guys. What did I say earlier about sacrificing things? Stripping down to the bare essentials, giving up everything else and fighting a battle, climbing the mountains, going through it to get to it. And by it, I mean carrying connections. Y'all, I'm seeing rainbow orbs, 3 of them. The element of Pisces is water, and it is the ability of water to flow around or wear down any obstruction that is at the heart of the meaning of this card. If this card is selected, March will be a significant month with regard to the question. Interesting. So, y'all, this reading, y'all better buckle up. That's all I'm going to say. That is all I'm going to say. I hope you guys resonated with this reading. I'm going to leave it there. And if you have any questions, if you want to chat, if you'd like to share your story, whatever it is, definitely link with me down below in the comments. Check the description box for all of the great details. And again, y'all, definitely feel free to take advantage of the special discounts this holiday season. And again, thanks to all who have supported my small business. I love you guys so much, and I will see you again soon. Bye.